Cool. Interesting. Does it have safety features? Oh, I guess it does. Beeper. I hate beepers. I hate them.
So how you guys doing today? So I just we just got the GoPro. But yeah, how you guys doing today? So I pulled the tank off the sprayer again because, as you can tell, we got some crackage right here again. So we're gonna get that welded, get the tank and stuff welded again, and also we sent in a D-tack case to John Deere, and we got new brackets and stuff for it. I'll show you those here in a second. So other stuff, we got brackets, a couple brackets here, there's brackets, some in here, a couple in here. Basically, what's out here? Basically, this bracket and that one in that box too. I gotta weld that, and I also gotta take my sprayer back over there so we could get. I think some of them brackets and stuff get welded on here, as you can tell. I think, yeah, that's cracking there. Yeah, I think this bracket here is starting to crack somewhere. And then this bracket up here is cracking. That's where it bolts under the tank. But yeah, it all needs to be welded. So I'm ready to take the tank over to welding shop so it can get welded and everything else put back together on it. So let's go over there. So now after I got my sprayer tank and stuff over there to the welding shop, I'm hauling in Anhydrous tanks. I don't know if you can tell, but yeah, that's our big set, 11 and 12. I can't exactly how much it holds, but it's quite bigger than like our single sets and stuff like that. And a little rough, and you got to go kind of slow with them because you don't want them bouncing around and everything else, especially when they're full. That's how you can blow tires and everything else, break stuff really. So you try not to go that fast. But I'm pulling a set of full tanks. I try to only go about 35 or so, depending on how bad the road is. 35, 40. And then when the road's not that bad, probably like 10, 15. That's what I like to drive. But that's what I've been doing. Been hauling Anhydrous tanks all day. When I get back, show you how we feeling.
Extra long forks. Huh. Cool. Huh. I wonder who footed the bill on this one.
So anyways, we did end up breaking down and getting a new forklift. We don't really know a whole lot about it. Probably should know more, but we don't. It's propane powered, and it has, we think it might be gas too, but not really sure. It's nice, it's smooth, especially around here. It's nice to have. So I'm sure we'll get the use out of it this spring, with planting and everything. So yeah, it'll be fun to have it, because it's the first time we've had a new forklift in a while. So anyways, we're gonna take and mix some things up here, try to get some of these old tanks out. Some of them are empty and some of them are just stuff that have been in here for years. So like this, I'm not really sure what it even is. Salvo. It's been in here longer than I've been alive. So yeah, we're gonna try and clean up some of this and get it ready for spring. And Dad's trying to get some of this junk out of here that we don't use anymore. Like this hose, what's it for? Put in the trash bucket. But this forklift does have the aggressive tires on it, so we can take it out of the sheds and stuff, which for the past like couple of weeks, the one that we have has been broke, so we haven't been able to. And we're trying to get the other one fixed, but we don't know if it'll get fixed or not. Clean off my water trailer. I got some more things to take off of it, clean it up, get it ready, because probably here in the next week or two, I'll be running again, hopefully, if it dries out. Because we got like an inch of rain yesterday, and they're calling for another inch this week. So yeah, yeah, geez, and I'm sick too, so go me. Man, it's nice having something that fires up though on the first go. So we did just get all this stuff cleaned up in here. It looks a lot better. A couple things about this barn. This is a diked barn, and believe it or not, there is concrete in here too. This is a whole concrete floor. It's dirty because, I mean, obviously we're pulling tractors and stuff in here all the time. So yeah, and then we got the all over in here, just kind of a storage barn. But this shed did come from one of the farms that we bought down the road a long time ago, and we moved it back here whenever we put the irrigation up there, because we needed another shed here. And now we store things like all of our grain vac parts, 3-inch hose, I guess. There's some tires in here for the sprayer, the tracks for the combine. Yeah, and then we got all of our chemical in here, and hopefully one day whenever we get that other forklift back from being worked on, if they get it fixed, what I want to do is I just want to leave it in here, and then Dad can have the new one up there in the seed shed. But yeah, just a bunch of storage stuff. There's a bunch of pallets there, engine back there. There's a bunch of tile stuff back here too, and then pumps back there, fenders right here. And then we're gonna take and back this planter back in here, and then pull my sprayer back in too. So then that way we have them both kind of in the shed. This shed really isn't long enough for it, but it'll fit somewhat. The other thing that I want to do here is I want to have this to where I can drive my semis in, like the 2 water trucks. I can drive them in side by side and just leave them in here overnight, because I'm getting ready to order some pumps, and they're not going to be cheap. I'm getting fancy pumps this year. So yeah, we're just kind of moving some stuff around. Not really a whole lot going on today. We're not in the fields or anything, just kind of getting ready for probably the next 2 weeks. Here we're going to be starting to get pretty busy. Once it dries out, or if it'll stay dry, we'll be pretty busy here, I'd say next week. But I think it's supposed to rain all next week, so don't hold me to that. Oh geez, I'm sick again too. That sucks, but oh well. I don't know what I got. It's hard telling. I'm also getting ready to be in the process of making new hoses for the water trailers. We're gonna make a hose holder for Ross's too. And yeah, they're hauling white corn to Azteca today, so as you can see, there's a load of them getting ready to go out. Wake up. We are also going to have a visitor at the start of harvest. Somebody's coming down to do an interview. They're doing an advocate thing. Yeah, I'll let her explain it whenever she comes. But that'll be pretty fun and interesting. We also do have the Thrive system on here. So the Thrive system, I don't know if I explained it or not, but it has an air compressor in there and it's blowing air through this. So it's blowing this air up in here and then it's going into these tubes. These tubes then pressurize it and then make it a foam. And then the foam comes out. Oh, I got my thumb. Up here. So it's a pretty simple system, and honestly it came with a chemical, otherwise we would not have gotten the Thrive system because it is very expensive. They also do have an in-furrow version of the stuff that we're going to put on with this, but this was what we needed to do. They have one that you can mix in with your in-furrow fertilizer, but jeez, yeah, pretty neat little system. Plus we do have the 2 tanks on there now, so yeah.
Remember, this stuff's dangerous, so safety first. I got my gloves. Now, I just gotta get it off the stand. Come on. Now we gotta grab these hoses, put them on here. So I'm actually just gonna sit those right here. So we got a cap up top on top of the stuff on top of each tank. So I took it off, put this on. I try to keep this end pointed away from me at all times, because you never know when this valve here, you accidentally hit it on something opens, gets rid of that virus. It's gonna be a good day. Which I'm waiting to open up the valves and tanks and stuff. I get both hoses on just in case there's any leaks. Now we got that done. We'll come over here and open up these valves. Open this one. Come over here. And open up this side. Then I'll come over here, turn on pump. And then it should. Yep. Now we're filling. 25% or so. So we're gonna wait, and then we're gonna wait until these tanks here get full. And then we're gonna check back over there to see how much percentage it takes to fill up a big set of anhydrous ammonia tanks. So now let's go wait till it gets full.
Let's put up. Gotta get my sprayer now. It should be able to fit now. I did pull that tractor forward a little bit more than what it was, so hopefully it fits this time. Oh yeah, don't mind my mess here. I'm waiting on them all to come pick it up again because I cleaned everything out again. It's full. Why do I have so much trash? Oh well. I am gonna go out back and look for Ross some piping so that he can make a hose holder on his truck like what we done on mine. So We're gonna see if we got some out back. I know we do. It's just deciding which size we want. They're working in the elevator out here.
Well, I learned I cannot cut in a straight line.
Flip that one over.
Let's see who cut better.
Definitely me. Definitely me. No doubt about it. You're gonna have to cut off the rest of that one. Really, Ross?
What?
Go ahead and work on the getting bolts and stuff for that. And then I'll go ahead and finish cutting this. Is that okay?
Well, we messed up somewhere because it's not.
You messed up somewhere.
Oh well.
Not we.
Good thing it's just for me.
So I got the pipe cut down a little bit. And I even went and bent this. We got some more in-serve too. That's what maybe a little slip here's for. But let's see what Ross is doing over here. Probably not something productive. Are you drawing? Why?
That's where my bolt hole needs to be drilled.
Oh my, we'll need you. So we just got some new hoses made for the sprayers and the trailers. We got the thing put on Ross's trailer for his hose. I'll show you guys that whenever we get back up there. Then he'll have to make or go get tarp straps. But we got all of our stuff made for everything out here. We did get a bigger hose for the water pump out back here because it kept blowing apart, and we needed, for one, we needed a long hose, and two, we needed it to be like a thicker. So we got an EPDM hose which will hold 150 psi. So hopefully it's a lot better.